I heard a boom. That's what you heard. You heard a boom. And somebody just cut out. I'm so shocked and startled. I don't even know what. Like, he looking at me like this. That's how he was looking at me, like he was stuck. I don't even think he realized he was shot. To be
Gotta talk that hot shit. Like if I ever catch him slipping, I'ma pop shit. But you on Insta flexing, showing where your Glock sit. And if it's war, I catch him slipping at the cockpit, be fly forever. You love your brother, but talking beef, you gon' die together. Your brother's keeper, this 40 bullets, your brother's shot.
Hey y'all, it's part 1 of how my baby daddy's girlfriend unalived him for getting me pregnant. Okay. First of all, I did not know he had a girlfriend. Second of all, I found out that I was baby mama number 13. Okay? And I had not a clue. None of this. And so, let's just start the story. So, I was married for 15 years, and I was staying in Houston, Texas, with my then husband and our kids. At that point, me and my ex-husband ended up leaving me and my kids homeless. Like, took everything. Nothing. We had nothing. Absolutely nothing. Took everything from us or whatnot, and left us homeless. So then I ended up having to move back to Mississippi, where I'm originally from. I'm from Mississippi. So when I moved back to Mississippi, it had been 15 plus years since I had lived in Mississippi. I lived in Houston for 15 years, but I had been gone from my hometown for probably about 19 years or whatnot. So moving back home, everybody had them grew up. You get what I'm saying? That's over a decade. People change. Now, I knew my baby daddy forever. I've been knowing him since we were young kids. I used to mess with him back in the day. So when I came back home, I was very, very vulnerable. I had nobody, nothing to talk to or anything. So when I seen him one day, we was in the store, and I seen him, and he was like, "What's up, Ken?" Oh, well, not look, and it was him, and I'm like, "What's up?" I wasn't thinking nothing of it, but it had been a minute. I was going through some stuff. I needed a friend. I had nobody. So me and him decided that we was going to link up and start kicking it, which we did. We linked up. We started kicking it. I started entertaining him. He started entertaining me. Then our chemistry started to rise or whatnot. So I'm feeling him at this point. Like, I'm going through so much mentally. I'm not thinking like this is just, you get what I'm saying, vulnerability. I'm looking at it like I got me kind of like a sneaky link or something like that. Something to entertain my time. So I won't go into depression and stuff, because I was real depressed and messed up at that moment during those times. So we started linking up, kicking it tough, y'all. He put smiles all on my face. I mean, the sex was awesome, okay? Like, everything was good. We would kick it every day. I had no idea that he even had nobody. You couldn't even tell he had nobody. You feel me? At least I didn't think that. So the man started spending like tons and tons and tons of money on me, okay? On me and my kids. And at that point, I ain't have nothing. I'm thinking like, hey, you get what I'm saying? Like, he really brightening up my day, my spirit, my everything. I don't know. He was almost like my knight in shining armor. Until one day, I started getting these strange text messages to my phone. And it was just like, basically, if you don't leave my man alone, then we're going to have problems. Okay, hence, I'm not messing with nobody else's man. I'm only messing with this man, and this man is my boo. And this is a small town we stay in. Everybody know everybody's business. So I had never heard, though, that he had nobody. You just couldn't even tell that he had nobody. We together every day, all day. We going on shopping trips. We going out to eat publicly. Nothing was hidden or nothing, y'all. So it confused the mess out of me. I know what I know now, and I'm going to get to that on how in the world he was hiding it or whatnot. But we kicking it tough. Then I started getting the text messages or whatnot. Okay, not only did I start getting the text messages, I started getting somebody riding and creeping by my auntie house, because I'm staying with my auntie at the time. Just riding and creeping. So I'm not paying anything no attention or whatnot. I'm seeing it, but it ain't registering in my head, this for me. When I told him about the text message that I was getting, he was, Ken, I don't know who that is or whatnot. That ain't for me. He was making a joke. He was like, you must be cheating on me. You must be cheating on me. And I was like, I'm not cheating on you or whatnot. So we let that go. All right. That night we end up having SEX, okay? That night we end up having SEX. I say we had been screwing at this point for probably about 4 months. No, like 3 months. Then I get pregnant. So I tell him that I'm pregnant. I send him the stuff to his phone. I send him everything to his phone. So that night he ended up coming over my house or whatnot, my auntie house where I was staying. And I'll never forget it. He was like, come on, babe. Like, we finna go to my house. That was my first time actually going to his house, So I'm like, okay, babe, let's go. Or whatnot. We supposed to Netflix and chilling or whatnot. We laid up. Kicking it. He got his arms around me. I'm around him. We kissing. One thing led to another. We end upstairs in the bedroom. When we get upstairs in the bedroom, he flipping me over. I'm on top. When I tell y'all I'm on top at this point, I'm talking about ride. I start hearing somebody like they coming in the door. And that scared the mess out of me because part 3 of my baby daddy's girlfriend unalived him for getting me pregnant. So, where I left off at in the last video, we started hearing what I did. I heard like somebody trying to open the door. It's like I heard it like they was turning it slow. You can kind of hear the creep, kind of like turning it slow. He's so into it. I'm into it too, but I catch everything. So it scared me. So when it scared me, I jumped up. I'm like, hold on. You don't hear nobody opening that door or whatnot. So he like, they like, you don't hear nothing. Like, it's just the creeps and crevices basically that I'm hearing. He's like, it's a big house, so it's quiet, and it's an older house, but it's a big house, so we thinking it's just the creeps and crevices. He never got up to look because we so deep into the SEX. You feel me? So as we continue on, he flipped me over. Well, not because I'm thrown off at this point. I don't even want to keep going. I'm like, go check. He get the kissing back on me. He like, nah, babe, like, calm down. It's just in your mind. Just calm down. Ain't nobody here but us or whatnot. All right. As he on top of me, he kissing me. He making me more and more relaxed or whatnot. So we getting back into it. At this point, he is on top of me. We're back into it. Next thing you know, literally at the blink, it just went so fast. I can't even fathom the thought. It went so fast. I heard a boom. That's what you heard. You heard a boom. And somebody just cut out. I'm so shocked and startled. I don't even know what. Like, he looking at me like this. That's how he was looking at me, like he was stuck. I don't even think he realized he was shot. Wow. To be honest, he was stuck. I didn't realize he was shot or whatnot. I don't know. It just went so fast. I hate this part. I hate even thinking about this part, y'all. The look in his eyes was a blank stare, and it just threw me completely off. Next thing you know, he just fall over on top of me. He fall over on top of me. I'm stuck. I'm hearing somebody run. But I'm not seeing nothing. Like, I ain't see nothing. I can't tell y'all I seen her shoot him because I didn't see her. How I found out. But hold on, I'm moving too fast. So, all right. As he laying there, he laying on top of me at this point. Now I'm screaming. Ah, you get what I'm saying? I'm realizing because I'm seeing the blood just pour out at this point. Ah, she shot him in the back of his neck. And the blood just started oozing out. It just everywhere. I'm screaming. I'm shocked. Don't know what's going on. I'm scared. I don't want to go out the bedroom because I don't know who just did this. I don't know if they still in the house. I heard them run, but I don't know what's going on. My mind ain't registering literally what's going on. All I know is he done been shot. So I get up, or when I rush to the door and I close the door. As I close the door and I lock the door, I hate thinking about that part. I locked the door, y'all. Everything was just going. Mind spinning. I'm looking for my phone. Can't find my phone for nothing. I'm just looking and searching through everything. Somehow, I don't even know how in the world I got the phone in my hand. All this stuff right there at this point is a blur. Somehow I get the phone or whatnot after searching through everything. I get the phone. I'm called. I'm trying to call anybody. The first person that I called, ended up calling, was my own mama. I called my mom. Mom, so-and-so been shot. So-and-so been shot. Or whatnot. Did you call the police? Did you call the police? I'm like, I ain't called nobody. I ain't called nobody. So she like, where y'all at? Where y'all at? I'm trying to tell her where I'm at or whatnot. Our town so small. I'm telling her where I'm at, our location and everything. She called the police. My mama called. I'm finna call the police. I'm finna call the police. King, get out of there. Get out of there. Y'all, I'm so scared for to go downstairs because I don't know who down there. I'm nervous as I don't know what. When I tell you, did not know what to do. I go in the bathroom and I lock myself in the bathroom. There's a bathroom in his bedroom. I lock myself in the bathroom because I'm so freaking scared and I'm so shook. I don't know what to do. You get what I'm saying? I've never been in a situation like that. The mess startled me, y'all. It startled me. Literally, it seemed like the police got there like that out of nowhere. The police, my mama, my aunties, my uncle, like my mama called everybody that she, could think of. They came. Our town so small, came like that. All right, everybody get there. I'm hearing police. And you get what I'm saying? That's what I'm hearing. Anybody in here? Police. I'm hearing this, but I'm so scared to say something, y'all. I don't know until I heard my mama voice. My mama, Ken. That's what I heard. When my mama said, Ken, that's when I said, I unlocked the door and I let myself out. Mom, it's me. I go running to my mom. My mama dragging me up out of there. At this point, I know I'm safe, y'all, but I'm still scared. I'm just shocked. Ain't nothing like this ever in my life happened to me. It's like, what's going on? I don't know what to do. I'm talking about mine and a frenzy, y'all. They take me and put me in the ambulance to make sure I'm okay. I'm okay because ain't nothing happened to me. Only thing that's in my head is literally that was almost me. Seriously. Because I was on top. You get what I'm saying? Then we reversed the roles and he ended up being on top to make me feel safe. So as they sitting there checking me or whatnot, they check me out to make sure I'm straight or whatnot. Everything good. They come outside. Literally, y'all. They come outside and they asking me, questions. Did I see who did it? Or what the person had on? I didn't see nothing. I'm telling them I didn't see nothing. To the point where they almost was feeling like, did you do it? You get what I'm saying? That's how they was making me feel. Did you do it? Y'all, I'm instead of telling them I didn't see what happened. We was having sex. So I can't tell you. He was on top of me. My eyes closed. I'm into it. Only thing that I heard was a boom. Literally. And this man, you get what I'm saying, stuck looking at me. That's the only thing I could tell them. Seriously. So by this time, somebody notified his folks. His folks end up coming over there. As they coming over there, they screaming, they yelling. Because by this time, they done pronounced him dead. We seen the coroner pull up to pronounce him deceased. And that's what it scared the mess out of me. So as they pronounced him deceased, his family looking at me, asking me questions. Who was in the house? Who I was in the house? I can't tell them who was in the house because I don't know. When nobody in the house to my knowledge but me and him. I have no idea, and I basically can't even tell you at this point. I'm thrown off. Y'all asking me all these questions like I know. I'm so thrown off. Then, somehow, we end up leaving. They let me leave, and my mom was like, we going to continue this on tomorrow. Y'all, it's so hot out here, and I got my windows up. But we going to continue this on tomorrow, or whatnot. She need to calm down. Y'all, his folks started texting my phone, all kind of threatening messages, trying to make it seem like I did the stuff, and I know for a fact I didn't do it. Okay, they started sending me threatening messages like I had did something. I know for a fact I didn't do anything. Only thing I was doing basically was laid up with this man. I don't have a clue who did what. The next day, the police asked, can I come back down to the station? Can I come down to the station so they can ask me some questions? I couldn't sleep at all that night. Like, my mama, my whole family basically was around me that whole night. They didn't let me, literally, let me out their sight, basically. So I'm still up. I hadn't been asleep or nothing. I get down to the police station to answer more questions. They questioning me. At that point, we found out it was another death that happened that night. It was another death that happened that night, and it ended up being his girlfriend there. How we found that out? Oh shit, my bad. How we found that out was, hold on. Hey y'all, this is a Q&A to my story time or whatnot. So instead of part 4, this is going to be my part 4 for the story time. It's going to be a question and answer to answer some of y'all questions, because I got a million of freaking questions and a lot of them was the same questions. So I'm going to answer some of those so y'all can get a better understanding, because it seemed like y'all wasn't listening or something. I'm not sure, and I don't want to confuse anybody. So let me answer some of y'all questions. And another thing, this is a lot. Like, it's still traumatizing. It's very traumatizing. And I've been going through therapy, so that's how I'm able to even talk about it. So when I'm cutting it off in parts, it's because I need a break. You get what I'm saying? Before I continue telling the story. So if you get 2 parts today, that's what I can give you. I'm sorry, but that's all I can do, like, to be honest. Don't mean to be harsh or rude like you guys are being, with some of y'all. So let's get started. The first question, the famous freaking question that I'm being asked the most, is this one right here. Okay? No, I did not know he had any baby mamas, because if you was listening to the video, I was not living here for literally over 18 years. I lived in Houston for 15 years, and I lived in other parts, Atlanta. I think I stayed in Atlanta and Alabama at one point for probably like 2 to 3 years together. So about 18 years plus, I had not been home. Our town is small country. Don't nobody stay here. You get what I'm saying? People don't like to stay here. It's not jobs here. It's not anything here. It's hard to even make it here. So no, I wasn't keeping up with these people because of the simple fact I was in a controlling marriage. So therefore, I was not on social media. I didn't even have a social media until after I moved back home years later, 15 years later. You get what I'm saying? Of being gone. Being gone from Mississippi for 15 years plus, not having social media. I had a controlling ex-husband. Y'all don't know that part, but I think I said that. I said I was in a 15-year marriage. So while I was in that 15-year marriage, it was very controlling, abusive, physical abuse, mental drain. It was just draining. So that's what the mental anguish even started from, this marriage. Being in a marriage so long, and it's just so mentally disturbing, and you getting beat up almost every day, or you getting almost every day. I'm gonna say that. I don't know what words I can say on TikTok. I'm new at this. But yeah, it was just a lot or whatnot. So when I came back home, I did not talk to nobody because I was embarrassed. I was ashamed because I felt like failure. I'm from a town that people talk. They talk about you. And see, I used to have it all. I used to have the marriage. You know, this was on the outside looking in. This is what they seen. I had the marriage. I had the kids or whatnot. They thought I had the perfect husband, because behind closed door, you never know what's going on in the person's household. So they thought I had the perfect husband. They thought I was living the life. I had the big house, which I did. I had like a foreign car or whatnot. Literally multiple foreign cars. I had a great job. My ex-husband had a great job. So they looking at us as a power couple, not knowing it was a fucking disaster. You get what I'm saying? It was a mess. And that's a whole different story time. That's why I told y'all, my life is a Lifetime movie. I can't help that I went through this stuff, but God take us through stuff. One thing, God take us through stuff and on mission so that we can have lessons, so that we can learn lessons and teach others. So it's okay to judge me. It does not hurt my feelings. I swear it don't, because at the end of the day, I go through things and I've been through things, so I can be a voice to somebody else who is going through it and scared to share their story. I used to be one of those that was scared to share my story. I'm not anymore, because it helps me to freely talk. So to answer y'all question, yes, he had 13 baby mamas. I'm number 14. He has 16 kids. My baby is number 17. No, I did not have a clue. When I moved back home, I was not talking to anybody. I stayed in a nutshell. I stayed in my auntie house. I didn't start even getting out and about until I seen him at the dollar store that day at Family Dollar. I seen him and we end up linking back up. I had not seen him literally over 18 years. Let's just be honest. So last time I seen him, we were kids. The next time I see him, we adults. People whole lives change. I mean, I had kids at that point. I hadn't been through a whole 15-year marriage at that point. Come on now, let it clock in. Listen to what I'm saying, y'all. Instead of looking for something to judge somebody on. I'm just saying. Okay, this is part 5 to my baby daddy's girlfriend unalived him for getting me pregnant. And this is going to be, I'm finna try to make this the last part and try to wrap this up because this is just one situation that I hate reliving, but I need to do it. I need to do it. It's so sensitive. And on top of that, her family has reached out to me with a cease and desist, so I got to be very, very careful about what I say in this part. But, and I didn't expect my videos to blast off like this, so I honest to God am not trying to bash anybody. I would say this a million times. I'm just trying to tell my story. It helps with my therapy. Because I am so sorry. I'm sorry. And I didn't mean for it to go like this. But when the police, they came, when we was in the station. When we was in the station and they realized it was another incident that happened that night, the same as the incident that happened the night with me, I didn't realize that those two cases were connected with each other. I say about, because once they got through questioning me and my family, we went home. The next day, his mom reached out to my mom, and she told my mom basically that the girl that he was with unalived herself. She left a suicide note. I don't even know if I could say that word, and I pray to God they don't flag my video because I do not want to go through this part again. But she left a note. And she explained what she had did. She admitted to what she had did. She said she wasn't sorry for what she had done. She said she was tired of living at that point. Because if she couldn't be with him, she wasn't going to be with anybody. I say about 2 to 3 days later, I get a note sent to my house. And it's from her. She's gone at this point. And she left me with how she felt. And she told me he was more excited. She said I took everything away from her. She told me she had been with this man 20 plus years.
Wow.
20 plus years. They weren't staying together. But she said they was together. So I'm thinking like, at this point I know better now. I know it's like, I guess he was like a player. And when she found out about me, that was her riding by creeping. That was her texting me or whatnot. But I don't understand to this day why she just didn't say nothing, because you cannot assume that I knew, because I did not know. In her note, she left here feeling like I knew he had a girlfriend and I didn't know he had nobody. She said when she found out that he had me pregnant, and she said he was overly excited about it. She read it through his text messages, and it just crushed her. Because she said out of all those kids that he got on her, he always put her last, like she didn't matter. And she said he promised her this time that he wouldn't do her like that no more. But he did. He hurt her. He hurt her bad. I think she was crushed to the point, basically, from the note that I got, she was crushed to the point where she just couldn't live no more. She said she couldn't live like this. She said she didn't want to see us happy together with our baby. She said she couldn't live to see that type of stuff. And she said she didn't want me or him to be happy. She said that night that she came there, she came to me. And when I read that part, it hurts me because just sleeping with a man could have took me from my kids. It could have took me from my kids, and the only thing I was doing was just really kicking it. I wasn't trying to get pregnant. I wasn't trying to get pregnant. I wasn't trying to ruin nobody's life. I wasn't trying to do none of that. I wasn't trying to be the reason somebody is deceased. It felt like I'm the reason 2 people are deceased. And I didn't try to do none of that. I was going through my own stuff. That's why I feel like, what did I do to deserve any of this, like, to even go through? I was questioning myself so bad, y'all. I was questioning myself so bad. Hold on. Okay. I'm back. I'm sorry. This just is so hard to get through that part, y'all. I hate to relive it. And like I said, her family sent me a cease and desist, so I can't even really just talk about it. But I'm sorry. I am so sorry. You never know what a person is going through. This man told all of so many lies. When we end up going to his funeral, y'all, they tried to ban me from going to his funeral. Everybody did. To this day, his family don't really want to have nothing to even do with my baby. Nothing. They don't call and ask about him. They don't call to see, do I need anything. Everything that I've gotten from my newborn baby has been because of me. It's been because I work and I just try to get things piece by piece. That's why I said it seems like everybody don't want my baby here on earth, but I feel like God gave me this baby for a reason. It's my baby. And we may not have everything that I need, but I'm going to get there piece by piece. My baby going to have what he need. Like, piece by piece, I'm going to get it. I have my baby literally either this week or next week. I'm trying my best not to have him this week because my uncle's funeral is this week, but they banned me from the funeral. That's how I found out he had other baby mamas. It's just a lot. All of them started reaching out to me, just coming out the woodwork, because they actually the other baby mamas want to make sure that they kids know they sibling. It's some that don't, and it's some that do. He got older kids that, want to know they sibling. I just feel like he manipulated us all. He left here with so many unanswered questions. But I'm going to wrap this series up, y'all. If y'all got questions, I answer questions. But I really don't want to talk about that part no more. As far as his girlfriend, I feel so bad. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. So sorry. Had I known what I know now, I wouldn't have never said nothing to him. I hate that I got involved with this man. I hate that. I hate it. To this day, that's the part that bothers me the most. It's like I can almost feel her pain as a woman. I just hate that she didn't talk to me. I hate she didn't talk to me. I hate she didn't reach out to me. And it probably sound crazy to y'all, but I wouldn't have been problematic. I wouldn't have been none of that. I honestly would have left this man alone. This man, I hate this. But I'm going to start my next series, y'all. I'm going to start my next series of how me and my kids end up homeless, how my ex-husband end up leaving me and my kids homeless or whatnot. Me finding out that he was on the DL. the that he was doing to me every day, the verbal abuse is just all it. I've been through a lot, and I know I'm not the only person that done been through a lot of stuff like this, but it helps to get it out. I moved on from a lot. I've grown from a lot. I'm not where I used to be. I'm not perfect. I'm not even, but I'm not where I used to be because for days I couldn't even eat. I ain't gonna say days. When I say y'all months, I was thin. I was so little. I couldn't even eat. But
Man, man, bro. This is a tragedy situation, bro. We talking. Woo, man. I mean, me personally, bro, like I feel for Shorty, but I just feel like, when you dealing with somebody, bro, like that should be number one priority is like get background information. You know what I'm saying? I know she said she was all social media for a while and stuff like that, and it was moving around. But having 13 baby mamas, bro, and not know about them, and you was talking to dude for a minute, is like mind blowing, man. And it's so sad how this whole situation turned out. You know, I even pray for the ex girlfriend, man. That's tough. She offed herself like that. You know what I'm saying? Behind dude who she was with for 20 years, who constantly cheated on her. Like, you know what I'm saying? And in some cases, bro, like us as men, if we don't want to be with a female, bro, you know what I'm saying? We better all by ourselves. We just gotta walk away, dog. You know what I'm saying? Stop stringing people along for all these years. And then when you ready to leave, you just up and leave. Like, man, that's not right at all, bro. You know? Man. But y'all let me know what y'all think about this video in the comments, man. It's something different from me. You dig? So make sure y'all like, subscribe, comment, turn on post notifications on, man. It's your boy Pancho. We out.